Hey everybody. So this is the masterclass number 3. This is going to be the one where we talk about resistance training and walking, the activity tab in the app, everything else that's going to be super, super helpful. So with that being said, we're going to talk about how to use the activity tab. We're going to talk about the importance of resistance training and walking, how those things are going to really add up to help you with the biggest results. So the optimal combination for workouts in general is going to be for a weekly mix of resistance training and purely walking. If you want to have a running performance goal, then perfect. You can work running into your plan. But if your goal is for muscle retention and for fat loss, honestly, having running in your game plan on a regular basis, if you don't enjoy it, is not going to be the best option. So many people go wrong here. Honestly, there's a number of people that think, I want fat loss. I better hit the road running. I better not touch a weight. Honestly, that's going to likely cause a lot of muscle breakdown and more fat storage than what you're expecting. So, with that being said, if you like to run and you want to work running into your schedule, that's perfectly fine. But if you have that goal for muscle retention and for fat loss, your optimal combination is going to be a little bit of resistance training as well as walking every day. It's going to be super, super helpful. So now resistance training, meaning weights, using dumbbells, barbells, machines, functional type equipment is going to be really, really helpful. What that's going to do is it's going to cause small muscle tears, so micro tears in your muscle with a little bit or using up your carbohydrates or your glycogen in your muscles as well. So when we do that, that's going to what ultimately leads to like that muscle soreness afterwards. Now, if we recover properly with like post-workout nutrition with a protein and a carbohydrate, I use the post-workout stack. Ask me questions on that if you so choose, but that's going to help actually heal that muscle a lot faster, which is going to strengthen it and make it bigger. And the more muscle mass that we carry, the more metabolism, higher metabolism we're going to have. So higher metabolism is going to equal less body fat and a better body composition. I also want to put in the fact that most of the people that I'm helping are women. And so when you go to hear me say we need to be lifting weights, do not worry. It is not going to cause you to become bulky. Okay. It takes years of very specific training styles and nutrition styles in order for women to get naturally bulky just from like all of the lifting and the nutrition. You're not going to do it by accident. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually do that resistance training, going to help challenge that muscle, which is going to help muscle grow. Then we have a higher metabolism. Then our body fat goes down in order to help maintain the muscle tissue, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, walking side of things. So that is going to be a lot more of fat burn due to using the oxidative energy system. So when we do that, that's actually going to help a lot with a ton of benefits, but it's going to lower your hunger or your appetite. So if you struggle with having cravings or a big appetite, hunger cues, that kind of thing, going for a walk and doing that low intensity movement can really help decrease that hunger. It's also going to not cause a lot of muscle breakdown, right? So as opposed to running, it's not as jarring on your muscle tissue. It's not as hard on your body. You can walk for a very long period of time and it's not going to cause the same amount of damage as running would. So therefore, that's going to be a really, really beneficial way to help restore your body. It's also going to be more recovery based. So if you have an active recovery day, that's going to be excellent to throw a really good long walk in there. I would suggest working on a 30 to 60-minute walk every day anyway. It's going to be really, really helpful. I've been working it in at 10-minute increments throughout the day anymore for walking. So if you don't have time to do just a straight 30 to 60 minutes, try breaking it into smaller sections and you can absolutely still get those steps in that way. It's also been shown to help improve mental clarity and reduce stress. So both of those things together are going to help a lot with your overall performance, how you feel, how you think, your decision making, how you sleep, how you recover, everything, which all leads to how you end up making progress. So that's why that beautiful combination, the ultimate combination to making progress with a fat loss goal, even a muscle gain goal, is going to be resistance training, walking. Those are going to be your great two. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hopefully, if the computer works for me, I'm going to share my phone screen to the screen so you guys can see me go through the activity tab. So that way I can walk you through that and we'll be all set there. Perfect. All right. So now when we're in here, let's see, go to the main dashboard. Okay, so we're on the main dashboard. The first thing that I want to show you is if we go to the menu with the 3 dots in the lower corner, then we can go to the activity tab with the little running man in there. And this is where we can make a whole lot of choices. You do not have to use the workout programs in this app. You can use whatever workout programs you want to, but I will show you how to enter those here in a moment. But if you do want to use the workout programs in this app, which are really, really helpful, really great points, and really good options to use, and there's a ton of them, then this is how you're going to want to do that. The first thing that I will show you to do is your training level. You can choose beginner, intermediate, or advanced. You can always bump these up or down. So if you are just starting out, you're brand new, then you can go ahead and start at beginner. Otherwise, go ahead and bump up to where you think you should be. Rest day, you can choose what your preferred rest day is on. I choose Sundays. That's usually the day that I go for a walk, do like a sauna session, and then I do all my meal prep and house cleaning and running kids everywhere. That's my Sunday. So I choose to take that day off. Now, programs, depending which one you choose, will likely have multiple rest days or active rest days already worked into them as well, but you can choose which one you want to have that specific rest day on by doing that. So that will help. Now, as far as choosing a plan, if you go to the little plus sign next to choose under current plan, you can go to whichever level you want to. Now, I have advanced chosen for my level, but you can go over to beginner and you can search through any of these that you want to. So most of the people that I'm helping are working out at home. Most of these people are working out with minimal equipment. Most of you guys have dumbbells, some kettlebells, maybe some bands, some random pieces of equipment. Then what I will say, the best options for you guys, if like you're overwhelmed by looking at this list, I'll give you a couple of great options to start with if you're not going to an actual gym. That's going to be the at-home body weight and at-home body weight 2.0. So you can see this at-home body weight is, let's see if you guys can see the mouse. It's right here, this at-home body weight. The at-home body weight 2.0 is just below it. Then we also have our at-home minimal equipment in 2.0. So at-home minimal equipment is right here in the middle. And then at-home minimal equipment 2.0 is somewhere in here. There it is. So that's that guy right there. So you have multiple programs to choose from. Those are gonna be really, really good options. Now, if you are somebody that likes like a higher intensity thing, you want to get going, you want it to be done, this 30-minute EMOM option, these are done within 30 minutes. Some of them are even as short as 20. They're going to be, and if you're not familiar with EMOM, every minute on the minute. So usually it's going to be, you do one exercise for however many reps it says for at the beginning of each minute. And then whatever you're done with that, the rest of that minute that you have left is your rest time before you start the next movement at the top of the next minute. If you're confused by that at all, let me know and I can walk you through it specifically. But I did want to hop into one of these and show you what it kind of looks like. So I'm going to choose the at-home minimal equipment because this is where a lot of people are going to start. So if I choose that, then you can choose to start this plan and you'll see it pop up there so that you'll be all set. So then when I go to my activity tab, then I can see, I went to my activity at the very bottom there. Then you can see today's workout, week 1, day 1, choose that and it will show you exactly what to do. So now if you're not familiar with these things, what's really fantastic is if you tap on the little circled eye next to the workout itself. So this guy right here, then if you tap on that, it will walk you through a video as well as a description for how to do this movement. So that way you can go into it with confidence. It will also list, if needed, modifications and such as well there. So that makes it much easier for you to be able to do the workout with confidence. Also, you can track your weights and reps each week to know that you're staying consistent or getting stronger by going into the little graph here on the side. So I tapped on that and you can type in your number of reps and what weight you used here. And that will help you as you move to the next week, know what to choose next time. So that's really, really helpful. And then I'll be able to see these things as well. So we can take a deep dive into your workouts and stuff if that's something that you want to do when we're going through your assessments. So that is a really awesome option there. Let's see. As far as other things go, I did want to point out if you are somebody that is, doing maybe a workout program that you follow from someone else, or maybe you have a different workout program app, or you're going to CrossFit or Orange Theory or something of that nature. Totally okay. If you still want to track it, you can tap on this custom button here. And if you do that, then this is going to pop up and you can take a photo of it. You can type in briefly what you did. Maybe that day you did CrossFit Hero WOD, blah, blah, blah. You type it in there and you hit complete. That will show me during your assessment what you did that day. So that way I know that you're getting something done essentially. So that's perfect. Or if it's a rest day, type rest, mark complete, done. If you like to have your boxes checked off, that's going to be really, really helpful. So this is all of the minimal stuff that I wanted to show you as far as the workout and activity tab goes. I do find it to be very helpful and a ton of different options in here. So take your time, look through things, check them all out. And if you have questions on them at all, let me know. Well, I'll let you guys go for now. And then if you guys need anything, reach out. And then hopefully I see you on some more of the masterclass calls to come. So we'll chat soon, you guys. See you later.